Hi, everyone. Welcome to Skills Verification in the Digital Age. My name is Kimberly Cantrell, and I am so excited to be here on behalf of iCEV to tell you about iCEV's brand new digital badging program. Today, I'm joined by Hope Candle. She is with Credly and is here to tell us about the Credly platform, as well as the benefits of digital badging.
Thanks, everybody, and thank you, Kimberly. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. And go ahead and hit that good old present button. So, hi, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to speak at iCEV. With iCEV at CTE Inspired. I'm going to talk a little bit about Credly's digital badging platform. We're super excited about the partnership with iCEV, and we'll talk a little bit about the platform. I'll talk a little bit about the different ways that issuers, earners, and employers can benefit from digital credentials. We at Credly are mission driven around the common language of verified skills. In essence, prior to a real sort of deep dive into a digital credential, there was usually not a lot of information that was presented in a certificate of accomplishment, which again, important work that people are doing. And we felt like there's an opportunity here to really help everybody in that exchange of information and then learning experience, going through a certification process, to be able to tell a better story and a verified story of their digital credentials, their digital accomplishments, or excuse me, their learning accomplishments and skills that they have acquired. So over the years, we have been, again, working toward this notion of issuers being able to issue digital badges or digital credentials, earners being able to receive that and then share and promote their skills. Again, that is done through a verified system, so that everybody can kind of speak a common language and a verified language around skill development. When we think about the life cycle of a digital credential, there's a lot of different components that go into an effective and impactful digital credential. Issuers creating data-rich, metadata-rich digital badge templates, being able to issue badges at scale, whether it's through a batch process or an automated process. Earners being able to promote their badges and tell the world sort of what they've accomplished, also in an easy and secure way. And then issuers being able to analyze the information around, what are effective courses, what are people accepting their badges for, how can they learn from the acceptance rate or how people share their badges to make better decisions around efficacy of their certification programs. So ultimately, everybody's benefiting from digital badges and digital credentials, again, through all of these ways, and again, through a secure and standards-based approach. All boats rise when it comes to communicating skill, achievement, and recognition. We like to think about the information that's included in a digital badge and sort of the currency of a digital credential. I use those two things synonymously, so forgive me for that. But we like to think of this as currency for human capital, being able to make decisions based on trusted sources, trusted information, a level of transparency around what people know how to do and what they've accomplished, being able to connect people to new jobs, new opportunities. And really, because we try to focus on what we call resume worthy credentials or threshold credentials, at the end of the day, it's really about giving people the language about what it is that they've done and accomplished, that being presented by the issuer, so they get to kind of control the information that that is communicated about the credential, giving earners the opportunity to also manage those credentials. And again, really sort of raising everybody's opportunities, again, by communicating verifiable and data-rich information about what they know how to do. You're looking at a slide here that's pretty sort of in a nutshell is pretty much sort of how we operate and sort of the value proposition for a lot of different stakeholders in the digital credentialing sort of ecosystem. You've got, customers, people providing value. We look at the ability for issuers to issue secure and verifiable data-rich digital credentials, the earner being able to take that information and share it widely and put it to work, really. And not only that, but the insights that come from using our platform. Earners get to see, where there might be new opportunities, where their skills kind of rate in terms of, pay, again, new opportunities, growing their skills, getting further insights to maybe where else they want to learn or what else they want to learn, and really building a fair and scalable way to kind of grow your skill set throughout your professional life. When we think about digital credentials and sort of, again, the overall or the overwhelming kind of response around how digital credentials help Credly customers and stakeholders see great results for the goals that they have. Again, issuers, we think about issuers wanting better results around people completing either courses or completing certifications. So that increase in volume of certification completion, people are more engaged. Also brand impressions, which is, something early on, not always something that we thought too much about, but as people are, their badging programs are maturing in the marketplace, their digital badges, because of the graphic that's associated and also the content that's associated, and because individuals are sharing their digital badges, this organic content is, increasing issuing organizations' brand impressions at a dramatic rate. And again, if you're not too involved in the marketing side, that's fine. You don't need to be. But when we talk with digital credential issuers and they bring their marketing people into the conversation, it's a really wonderful story around what digital badges can do for organic content growth and content marketing. Also important is how earners benefit and some of the results that our issuers have seen. You can see 32% used a badge or a set of badges to get a new job or earn a raise. And finally, the ability to better advocate for yourself. Again, something that we sort of all started off very mission driven about this, being able to communicate. I participated, I took this exam, I was assessed in this way, and this is what I know how to do. And also for those of you who have done your own trainings, I know we have a good contingent here that's, participates in a lot of professional development as educators. There's a lot of times when you look at things that you've done and things that you've learned, and wouldn't it be great if you had this ready access information as to like what you actually did in the course, what it was you were assessed on, what grade you had to pass, and what were the sort of learning outcomes. Well, digital credentials allow all that information to be added to a digital document, if you will, that you as the earner own and can refer back to in your Credly account and use it and talk very concretely about skill sets and growth and learning. Finally, or I should say, additionally, when we think about connecting learners to opportunities, again, this is what we're talking about, being able to kind of accelerate because you have these data-rich digital documents in the form of digital credential. You're able to do all of these things that much better. You're able to hire people because you can just look at their credentials and see, oh, I can see that there was rigor in what they were asked to do in this course or in this certification training or in this exam or assessment. So it really sort of accelerates not just the learning, but everything that happens after the learning. So employers ideally can make quicker decisions, make better decisions, don't have to spend time weeding through a lot of different resumes. They can look exactly at a credential and say, yep, this person is certified, and I can see all of this information. So we also look at the whole value that digital credentials bring to issuers as well as earners and employers. And when we think about issuers and when we think about employers, think about recruiting and staffing, learner and employee retention, greater reporting and data analytics. We also importantly have always thought that digital credentials are a great equalizer in that now ideally people in a better position to make hiring decisions based on verified skills. And that we hope to contribute, or we continue to be mission driven about that contributing to, again, more sort of skills-based hiring throughout, as we continue to rapidly advance in things like digital upskilling and certification for all the different things that people are learning and getting certified in. Talking a little bit about the platform, next couple of slides are just going to do a quick overview of the platform itself. You can see that earners have their own profile, pretty common. You can do a little bit about you. You connect yourself to other social platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, etc. If you've got a personal email or a personal website, then you can see down below all the different badges that a person earns. And that graphic, your graphic as an issuer, is prominently displayed, the title of the badge, and it tells a really robust, verified skills-based story about what it is that a person can do. You can see a deeper dive into a particular badge, and we're super excited. I know Kimberly's going to talk after about the badges that iCEV is going to align with the certification programs that they do, as well as some professional development. But looking at sort of the graphic on the right, you can see that there's, in addition to sort of down below that labor market insights, which I'll get to in a second, but if you can imagine seeing description, skill tags, earning criteria, standards if they're connected to a particular badge, you get a really detailed view of what it is that a person either did to earn the badge or what they can do now that they have a badge, now that they've gone through that particular training or that particular certification. And finally, the labor market insights for an individual, incredibly powerful because when you're trying to think, where should I be spending my time? What should I be getting certified in? What has the best ROI if I'm planning, the next 3 years or 5 years of my career, or just getting started in my career? Where do I go? You can now begin to answer some of those questions by diving into those labor market insights. And I also I keep saying verifiability. One of the things that I think is really important is on every badge, if you look up in that top right corner of that badge graphic, you see a verify button. Once again, it's really important now that so many of us are doing so many other things sort of online in a digital fashion. We want the ability, we want to make sure that whatever is being communicated for the earner, but also as an extension of the issuer, really, that all of this can be verified. And so with the open badge standard, that verify button allows you to see that the integrity of that badge is intact. Really, really important. And not to be outdone, in terms of sort of all of the amazing things that you can add to a digital badge to make it that much more valuable. We have also recently introduced what we call the talent directory. And you can see some of the sort of main value, where it is value add, not just for, earners, but issuers as well. It's essentially a collection of every badge that you've issued as an issuer. Earners, when they accept their badge, they also opt into being a part of the talent directory if you have that product from us. And you can see that It is used to verify that someone earned a badge. So that's part of that connecting learners to opportunities. It is a one-stop shop to kind of make skills more discoverable. You can search by badges, you can search by skill tag, you can search by an earner. So again, as an issuer, you can employ the talent directory so that you can sort of have a one-stop place for people to be able to find those who have earned your credentials. It's again, tremendous value add for the earner. So attracting and retaining students. Think about it. If you've got certifications that you've issued, people have, done a lot of work to earn these certifications. Wouldn't it be great if they could be found very easily and someone reaches out to them to say, hey, we have a job, or hey, we're looking for someone with your skill set. It's also low tech in the sense that everything is built on our platform. You don't have to set anything up. You don't have to do anything except just turn it on. And it's GDPR compliant, which again, we take the privacy of our issuers, we take data privacy very seriously, we take the privacy of our earners very seriously. And again, that is why all of this is opt-in. So I'm going to turn things over to Kimberly, and she's going to take us through some really exciting information around new iCEV badges.
Thank you, Hope. We are so excited about this new partnership with Credly and the opportunity to offer digital badging, not only for the certification earners that earn industry certifications through the iCEV testing platform, but also for teachers. We made the joke this past year that maybe we should just stop doing curriculum and certifications and just do PD, because that seems to be one of the main things that we did in this past year. And that was due to COVID. But I think something that we as a company learned is that not only do students need a way to show their skills, to prove their knowledge and skills, but teachers need that as well. Educators are craving that same kind of skills verification. And regardless of if you're a teacher, if you're a student, or if you're someone who's already working in a professional industry, you need a way to show your knowledge and skills in a way that is portable, in a way that is transferable online, and in a way that is easy for you to use to get the most out of that professional development, that career development, or that industry certification. So in light of all of this, we have made the decision to start offering digital badges for teachers who attend iCEV professional development events. But we are also going to be offering certifications to, we're going to be offering badges to industry certification earners who earn an industry certification through our platform. So iCEV, as you know, we're not a certifying agency. We can't certify anybody in anything, but we have partnerships with 12 fantastic certifying agencies who represent all facets of education and industry. And they, in partnership with us and with Credly, have been developing digital badges for the 16 industry certifications that iCEV hosts. So not only does this benefit you as a teacher, because you can start earning digital badges now, but you can also have the opportunity to get your students digital badges. So if you're a teacher and you attend an iCEV professional development event, such as CTE Inspired, you will have the opportunity to redeem a digital badge. And another exciting thing that we have in the pipeline that's not ready yet are iCEV teacher courses. Something that we learned this past year with all of you is that it is important for you as teachers to be comfortable with the iCEV platform, and that you, as much as your students, need opportunities to grow your knowledge and your skills. And so we want to provide that opportunity for you. And so we're in the process of outlining and developing courses that you as an educator can go through to become iCEV certified, if you will. Now, like I said, we have also worked with the certifying agencies to offer digital badges to anyone who earns an industry certification that is hosted on iCEV. Now, there are a few different ways that you'll be notified of earning a digital badge, depending on what type of badge that you earn. So if you're a teacher who has attended an iCEV professional development event, you will receive an email notification alerting you that you have the opportunity to redeem a digital badge. Once you receive that email, all you need to do is click through the email. You'll be redirected to the Credly platform, and you'll be able to set up your account and redeem your digital badge and share it with the world from there. Now, as Hope was saying, how important privacy and data privacy is to Credly, it's also equally, if not maybe more important to iCEV. We always want to protect the privacy of our students, just as we know that you as school districts, as teachers, feel passionately about as well. And so because of that, a certification earner from iCEV will never receive an email notification prompting them to redeem a digital badge. Instead, what we're working on is an integration that will prompt an in-browser notification on the iCEV platform. So when one of your students, or maybe you, earn an industry certification from iCEV, you, as soon as you pass that exam, you'll receive an in-browser notification telling you that congratulations, you're certified, and now you have this opportunity to redeem your digital badge. Now, for those of you who have been offering industry certifications in your classes in the past, you know that you receive a paper certificate in the mail. You will still continue to receive those paper certificates, but a digital badge is just an extra step of skills verification. And as Hope has been saying, it's much more portable and transferable because it's an online asset. So because you are CTE inspired attendees, I am so excited to tell you that you will be some of the very first people to earn a digital badge through iCEV. So we have set 4 different levels of badges that CTE inspired attendees can earn. In order to earn a platinum level badge, you must attend 20 sessions. Gold level badge earners will have attended 15 sessions. Silver level attendees will have attended 10 sessions, and you have to attend 5 sessions to earn a bronze level badge. So I hope that this is not the only session that you're watching at CTE Inspire. We have more than 80 sessions throughout the conference, and I hope that you can work your way through our agenda, find sessions that are meaningful to you, and work your way toward earning one of these badges. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're so excited that we have partnered with Credly and working with the certifying agencies to start offering these digital badges. It's something that has been a priority to CEV for a while, and I'm so excited that this has finally come to fruition. I hope you guys stay around and join us at the live Q&A. Hope and I will both be there to answer your questions. And for those of you who are attending CTE Inspired for professional development credit, you will automatically be awarded points for attending this session. And at the end of the conference, not only will you have the opportunity to download your professional development certificate, but if you attended enough sessions, you'll get a digital badge. So thank you guys so much for joining the session. Hope, thanks for the partnership with Credly and for telling our attendees all about the benefits of digital badging. And we'll see you guys at the Q&A.